counter to Terrorblade because you can't hit through the arena. But I think they do have better chances of winning this game.
Okay.
LGD's draft does not actually scale that well into late game, so I think if they can hold out,
Hold out,
they might
Liquid
be able
fans.
to do it. Yeah. Don't give up, guys.
If they survive the mid game, if they don't get run over, all three cores can just shove lanes. They'll eventually outscale. And at the end of the day, they got a Terrorblade. At least they have a win condition. And at 30, 40 minutes plus, it should be incredibly Liquid favored. But they're 1-6. Like they need to show up now.
They need to show up. This is the time, Team Liquid. Let's see if they can do it, or maybe PSG.LGD will take this one too. And oh, we're finding out together with our commentary duo of Fogged and ODPixel.
Yes, thank you, Sheev. PSG.LGD versus Team Liquid. Team Liquid with a much more normal looking draft, which I think I'm much happy to see. I think they have a lot of different ways to be able to fight in the mid game. Do feel like LGD does have a fast way to set the tempo. Owen, how you doing? What do you think?
I'm doing good. I've got to agree. You know, you got the Terrorblade right. This hero's been doing pretty well. We'll see what Mika can do with it in his hands. Samael, obviously on that Lesh, the hero that we saw him just bring out countless times throughout the DPC League with great success. Let's see. Let's see if Liquid can give themselves a bit of a better shot here. As I'm excited to see what PSG.LGD do as well, you know, bringing in this Ursa to end things up. Not necessarily the hero that I was expecting to see as the final pick. So, you know, I'm very, very much looking forward to see what PSG.LGD's idea is going to be with Arme on the bear this game.
Yeah, we've seen this lane now a lot. The Ursa versus Darkseer. I think the clearest one is when Matumba Man was playing it versus Team Nigma. This lane can go both ways. If you're able to just get the concentrate hits, if you can kill the Darkseer early, Ursa will have an advantage. But we'll see, because it is a double melee. Clockwork, one of those special melees, in my opinion, though, that he just dominates most lanes, no matter what he's up against. And he's also versus double melee, where he thrives. So we'll see how it all does kick off mid. I'm interested to see how this one's going to go. Nothing to say. He's played this matchup a lot. They've played this so many times in China. He usually comes out pretty ahead versus these Leshracs.
No, so we'll see that, because I think Samael is probably one of the better Leshracs in the game.
Agreed.
Definitely going to be a good test here between the two of them.
Yeah, look how the lane's already kicking off. The Ion Shell's going to the creeps. Innocence just stands in front of Koikfa. Doesn't let him come to the wave. Now does have an Ion Shell after the battery assault ends, but he's going to have a secondary one pretty soon. Taiga started to get some hits onto him, but that's just about it, as the Ursa should be able to farm these under the tower. Yeah, for me, just a much better draft coming out from Liquid, that they can fight constantly throughout the game. They have so many different cooldowns. They have nice combos. We've got Earth Spirit. We've got Fatal Bonds. Lots of damage that can come out with that Fatal Bonds, Leshrac, Earth Spirit. Much bigger fan of it this time.
Would you sort of agree with the sentiment of Effie that if this game goes late and Mikke's in a good position, this Terrorblade is set up fantastically to be able to carry the later portions of this game?
Yeah, it does just have to watch out, because nothing to say. This guy goes like pretty greedy with his Lina too, so he does go for more of a scaling build, which can stand toe-to-toe versus these Terrorblades at times. So we will see. Bottom, Ion Shells, Innocence. Roll is off the mark though, Taiga. Rare miss.
That's good, yeah. Miss. It's probable kill there.
Yeah.
Innocence is able to walk away top lane. Jin-Q. He brought down very low to the damage from this Metamorphosis. Same to be said for Faith Bian. Imagine this top lane, being a Terrorblade backed up by the Warlock, you're going to have quite a tough time really slowing Mikke down, right? This is as safe as it gets for him, really, having this sort of support backing him up.
Yeah, absolutely. Taiga, for the gun here, gets the kick away. Nice play by him, able to save himself versus Innocence. Yeah, this should be a pretty good lane for Mikke. Just, they have to be very careful of when meta's down. That's when they can take advantage if they do get Faith Beyond to get like a spear connection with the Phoenix, but it's not the strongest lane with the Mars. Phoenix, definitely one of the weaker ones. He's got to keep that lane in a good position. Insania getting a nice pull off here after they push the wave forward. Mikke 13-5.
And this bottom lane really is so incredibly brawly between these four melees. I mean, who's going to get the first kill down here? We're seeing both sides getting rather low. Who do you think is going to be the first to suffer?
It really could be Innocent. So they have the vacuum skilled up. They haven't put the point in it. I'm surprised the Taiga's taking so much XP from the lane. I know that it was Koikfa that got zoned out right away, but when I've seen this lane combo work out its best with the dual melee, the Earth Spirit or the Nyx Assassin or whatever it may be, usually plays on the side out of XP so that the Darkseer hits level 3 for that really strong Ion Shell to kick in early on, but that's not the case this time. Taiga, he is level 3. Koikfa still only level 2, still saving a skill point too in case he does just get dove and chased out from the Ursa. I feel like Koikfa might just be the one to go down.
And when you see this sort of very even split of XP, as you say, with Tiger staying as involved in the lane as he has, does that then mean there's more pressure for Tiger to stay down here to keep Koikfa safe, or are you getting that increased share of XP early on the Earth Spirit to make the moves to mid?
No, I think he has to stay down here. Koikfa's forced to skill the Surge early on, and he still does die.
And the block there as well. Army's able to stop Tiger rolling away. Tiger will live, but no HP and no mana. He has got a salve, but he'll be out of mana. I mean, it does seem the way that they're playing this bottom lane, it's not setting them up for success, Liquid.
No, he did move away, but it's a bit too late. Like, he moved away to give the experience to Koikfa to get level 3, but that gives the opening for Innocence, who is level 3, to kill him with that high level points of battery assault. Lane already being pretty rough.
Trying to roll in to help out.
Uses
the slow onto the two of them.
Okay. We'll be all right.
I mean, they will live, but we're seeing how scary of a lane it is really for Liquid. They've got to be so careful down here, the two of them.
Already the mask built up on that Ursa too, so he can sustain versus those Ion Shells. And top, they've already started to secure this lane for Faith Beyond as well. PSG.LGD looking good in this early start. And the mid lane, he's forced Sumail back to base. Seen this so many times. He's so comfortable. Well. This is his matchup. I've seen him play this one like so many times in the DPC. He tends to do this versus any of the Leshes. He's so confident in the matchup. Just keeps up the fiery soul during the entire laning phase.
Yeah, this is pretty huge. I mean, as we said, we've seen a lot of Sumail Lesh, and he routinely just destroys the matchup regardless of what's against him. But nothing to say. Really just bringing in that extra level of play here.
Ooh, and top, Innocence is going to just leave his Ursa alone. He's going to refill the bottle of Faith Beyond. They want blood.
Swarms over me.
There's going to be a kill on the Ursa because of that. He's left alone.
A good read there from Liquid to put the pressure on. Whilst they knew that these moves were being looked towards elsewhere.
And Koikfa will get some very much needed breathing room. Going to get to maximize, pull the creep wave into the neutral camp.
Under attack.
Good stuff.
Dire are scanning.
Mid, Innocence. He's camping the top rune. Taiga playing around bottom side to check the rune for his Sumail. Sumail does have a catapult wave, doesn't have any points in Edict since he's playing for the lane, so can't go for these early tower pushes that we do see a lot from the Lesh, and nothing to say does get a bit lucky getting the DD rune spawning up top.
Double damage.
We'll see. You know, what sort of movements do you expect early on from Liquid? You know, Tiger, can he really make plays around them? It seems hard to get in on top of this Lina. You put your foot in the wrong place, Lina's turning and killing you.
It's got to be him to make the moves if it's mid. Top, Sumail can look to rotate, but bottom, I think you just leave Koikfa on his own. Unless Taiga's the one making the move down, you don't really want to rotate your Lesh. Since he doesn't have Edict just yet, it's a lot harder for him to play around going for these aggressive moves. It's Koikfa. Innocence gets on top of him.
They've got enough control, not quite. Get him in the cogs, and now with Tiger, they can look for turnaround. Nice vacuum back into the roll. They'll set up for Innocence. As Innocence, he'll go down. Arme not able to commit onto Koikfa, not quite having the level 6, just about a creep away from it. So they've got to be a little careful. Fighting near this bear as Tiger. He's just dead. He stands right close to him. I guess sort of just presses all the keys at once. It doesn't save him.
Whoopsie.
He's having a bit of a tough time here down bottom, and Arme's going to be very happy with that one. Just a free kill given to it.
That's going to be his phase boots. He's going to be able to continue playing very aggressive in response to this Earth Spirit and Darkseer. Yeah, big misplay from Liquid. We'll be able to refill the bottle of Koikfa, but giving up a kill like that to the Ursa by himself, that's not what you want to see.
Arme is going to be very happy with that. They're going to come straight back down to the bottom Tiger and Quafer. Obviously a lot harder to make the move now onto Arme with the 6 available. He was able to turn it around without the ultimate. With the ultimate, it's going to be even easier. We'll take it down through the silence. Oh, he's able to get the enrage off. He's able to come to the side. Have they got anything else to come in? They're trying to chase, but the slow's there from Jin-Q. As Arme, he's back under the tower. Quite for Tiger, they really want to keep diving for this. Arme, he's just going to go straight up with the TP and he's away. He'll be able to get himself safely out of here. Liquid, they will move in, they'll kill off Jin-Q, but Arme manages to keep himself safe there. Quite for, he's trying for the TP, but Innocence is it. Ooh. Okay, doesn't want to cancel it. Doesn't want to cancel it.
He lets him TP out. That means they might want to rotate someone else to go for Mickey.
Mickey's taking damage from the tower here.
They're bringing the Lina.
So there's the setup. Straight from the invis. They've got the catch onto Mickey. Mickey taken out there. Smart read there from Innocence to not cancel the TP of Quafer and look for the bigger target.
Damn, the LGD is just playing like superstars right now. Just the awareness to be able to do that. Another D ward. That's the 3rd D ward they've gotten this game. Just really aware of the vision that Liquid has placed, and just such smart awareness to just let the TP finish. That's really heads up play. No Sunder, of course, from Mickey. Does put the secondary point in Conjure Image.
See, top Quafer and Tiger. Making moves here, but Faith Beyond not an easy one to go upon. The backup of Samao, they would have the chance, but can't make the moves. It's bottom lane again. Arme is finding himself involved in some good early action here as the Ursa. This bottom lane, they're struggling to really bring too much down here to slow down this bear right now.
He's level 7. He's about to hit 8. Mickey just hit 7 after a very successful lane top. This Ursa is just pretty far ahead of him. 600 gold. Been looking to make another move onto him. They have the level 10 Lina. Mickey showed his face, and he put another point in Conjure Image, so no Sunder still available.
Yeah, he's got to play very carefully here, Mickey. They're coming in ready for the wraparound. If Mickey steps up too far, if he gets caught out by the slow from the Earthshock, that might be enough to lead in. Rest of Liquid, they've got backup. Tiger and Insania heading over. They'll keep their distance. They know that nothing to say is around, looking for a kill. They'll make sure not to get themselves caught.
Dire's top tower is under.
Taking some ancients though, Arme. I mean, Arme doesn't care. You know, he knows that they're watching him. And he also knows they can't do anything about it.
He does not care whatsoever. Gonna go for that diffusal build that we see them popularize so much. Now they're trying to punish.
Extra backup. It's Sumail and Mickey. They're going to see if they can take down Arme. Arme tried to jump down from low ground, but he's not quite able to clear the cliff. They'll lose Innocence off to the side. Arme still able to walk it off, though. They don't have any further control to get him. Insania does have the golem, but doesn't want to drop it down. As with the rage available, Arme will always be able to walk it off. Top lane. Attempt being made onto Faith Beyond. They'll drop the wall down. Tiger coming in with the roll, but Faith Beyond's able to dodge it. Also dodging the slow as well. Both spells here from Tiger, unfortunately, off the mark for him. They'll drop the arena, and Faith Beyond, he's out to safety. In fact, he's got backup coming in. Jin-Q will turn up. Arme's making his way over as well. Tiger and Quafer, they've got to run. They get him with the dive onto the two of them. Tiger will roll away. Quafer's going to get pinned to the tree, though, as another kill is set up for Arme. As we are really, we're just sort of seeing struggles here from the two of them. Tiger and Quafer definitely not having their strongest of games.
No, definitely not. And not having Sumail to come up there and help them out either. He's going to go back toward the mid lane to defend the tower, but they really needed him to get for that extra damage to get the kill onto Faith Beyond, who just jukes the hell out of them. Insania
in the jungle. Innocence is going to go for the chase here onto Insania, but backup is here. Sumail going to line up the stun. Jin-Q will dive in. He's going to drop the egg.
He's got the fire spirits on
They kill it in time. They can't, because nothing to say is they've got to run. As they'll take down Insania. They'll get the catch onto Sumail. Do they have enough damage? Laguna comes out. Sumail, he's still alive. He's got the backup of Quafer. Vacuum down, but Sumail, he will fall. Nothing to say. Gets another Dragon Slave off, and he's got the movement speed to get away from Quafer. They can't even kill the leader. There's nothing to say. Just in the midst of it all, he gets the kill on Sumail, and he's able to walk it off.
They're starting to steamroll this game. It's 3K advantage at 12 minutes. Ursa's pushing the top tower. Mickey is getting space, but my god, the invasion plays. This is a Clockwork who ends up kicking off all that aggression, gets them multiple different kills. This is great stuff from LGD. 4K advantage even.
And once that diffuser blade's there on Arme, it's going to be terrifying. You know, the potential of
He might just go Roche.
PSG.LGD's cause. They're going to bring so much action. I mean, he absolutely can. With that lifesteal, he can try and sneak a Roche.
Yeah, this is the typical Ursa that we've seen from the DPC region. It's that 12-minute Roche that they go for, so they get the second early timing really quick. Mid, try to punish.
They're looking to try and get to nothing to say, but the arena's going to get dropped down. They'll be able to hold them back because nothing to say is able to reset, step back. See what Liquid can do with this commitment. They're going to try and take down the tier 1 mid. Of course, Golem Metamorphosis being used for this effort should secure them the objective, but of course space and distraction there, as are they easily able to finish off Roche without any interaction here from Liquid.
LGD understand when to sacrifice too. Innocence, he has TP available the whole time bottom, but he's just farming. He's just like, whatever, battery assaulting the creep wave. Don't need to emphasize going for mid since my Lina got away. We saved him. Faith Beyond with a blink dagger very early on in the game on this Mars, level 9 too. Lots of different forms of initiation, lots of different forms of team fight too. Liquid just expended pretty much everything on mid, so they don't have much to fight back with if PSG.LGD looks hunting.
I think they will.
I think they will. There's the Diffusal Blade done on the Ursa in a second too when he brings it out.
That, the Aegis, arena back up in 30 seconds. You're definitely going to see PSG.LGD go for some action here.
Yep. Securing the runes too. They get a regen top.
Yeah, they've got a smoker punching Q if they want to set up.
Liquid just has to be careful right now while they have none of these ults. Yeah, they're trying to play around this Ame Ursa. They have this deep ward too that was placed earlier. If anyone shows, they're going to be in heavy trouble. Kaifa trying to keep the waves pushed out, but...
Oh, Fabian.
Tiger.
Going to step up to the high ground. They'll instantly burst through Tiger, and there's no chance for Insane here either. Oh, a beautiful angle there. Gets in, spear onto Samael. I mean, Liquid, they're getting outclassed today here.
They sure are. PSG.LGD is not holding back whatsoever. 10 to 5, 5k gold lead, even pressuring a tier 2 while they're making a smoke move with 3. Clockwork Innocence is just still chilling in bottom, farming up. This is just very impressive. Liquid, they've got to weather the storm a bit more. They need much more time for this Terrorblade. Who's spotted under a ward here. Innocence is already starting to set up for him.
Yeah, Jinky's coming over as well.
Yep. Nothing to say, kind of in the area as well.
A little bit hesitant though. Yes, with the tier 1 still being up in this lane, they know there's a chance that they can get in, and Guna, Arena, Supernova still down for a little bit, so PSG.LGD only taking the battles that they need to. They know there's no rush here.
Yeah. They do know that the ults on the side of Liquid are coming back up too. Don't want to make a mistake until they do have everything available for themselves. They're getting free farm across the map. Everyone's farming so nicely on their side. Getting close to BKB on nothing to say too.
We'll see if Shinky does commit for this, but do you like this, what he's got queued up here on the Phoenix?
Hell yeah. This is his build. This is the build on the 4 position. GH used to do it all the time.
Yeah,
Why not?
Yeah, he did.
Go for the full greed.
I mean, we've seen so far the exit has been very nice.
Oh, spear up the
Missed the combo this time, Fabian, but it might not matter. It doesn't at all. Light strikes down. The arena won't catch Tiger. Tiger able to slide out just in time. But we're seeing Samael, they have no struggle blowing him up here with the burst that Nothing to Say has, as he really is, as you said, and expected. Now he's just having that much better of a game in comparison to Samael's less. 3-0-4 on the Lina. Samael, he started to struggle just 2-3-0 this game.
Look at the kickback on Innocence.
Is he able to walk this? He might just be able to walk this off. He is. Innocence is going to be fine. They're going to jump in onto Tiger. They'll drop the Golem down onto Nothing to Say. Nothing to Say able to turn with the Yules and the Light Strike. He's got enough control to allow him to step away from this Terrorblade. Even with the Golem drop, they're not able to find these cores. Nothing to Say. He's just been able to walk off so many of these team fights. He finds himself in the front lines, but he's always able to walk out of there. He's just not dying.
It was a great connection too from Liquid. The fatal bonds on 3 heroes plus some creeps. Everything connects perfect, but the Lina just scurries away. And that ward that they still have in the enemy jungle has paid off dividends so much. Ahmed's just been aggressively farming this entire time during his Aegis at no risk. And he's even gonna find gold. Nice 100 gold.
Easy.
Easy, easy. Faith Beyond, ult almost up, doesn't matter. He wants blood. Kaifa shows himself.
They've got the setup.
Goodbye.
And they've got the damage here. Arme. Easy kill there with the opening from Faith Beyond.
And another D ward. As soon as they get their ward up in their own jungle, gets taken out from Innocence. LGD really showing no mercy.
Yeah, Mickey's still keeping up in farm, so it's a big pressure on him to do something. What's that BKB's though? The BKB Dragon Lance Diffusal. Mickey's probably going to have to turn up and try and have an impact. He's already in the jungle. Oh, well,
shot, though.
That didn't hit, but it might not matter at all. They still get the jump onto Samael. Now there we have it. Well, with the lead they have, they don't need to hit all the spells here, PSG.LGD, to get the job done.
Well, Liquid they can't respond at all. Without Golem, they have no way to fight. And this Darkseer is completely out of the game. Koikfa can't do anything. He's literally just a walking ion shell at this point. Deep aggressive vision. They see Taiga.
Is under attack.
He's going to
It's another setup. More for the scoreboard here and nothing to say.
These guys are good. They are playing so damn aggressive. They're giving no breathing room on the map at all for Liquid. Anyone shows even for like a quarter of a second, they just get taken out. They're even gonna kill their own ward. Innocence is like, that's enough. You know, the ward, it did its job. I don't want you to get any gold from it. I kill my own ward on the high ground. And this is just master tier play really from PSG.LGD. And like you said, it is mid-game farming, but it's just mid-game farming on the side of Liquid.
Yeah. I mean, and we have the Terrorblade. I believe what the win rate's been pretty good, right? This hero's had some good showings here. Is it going to be good enough to win a game like this, though? This is going to be the real test here for Mickey on the TB. As
he's just alone.
Rather behind.
That's the problem is he's alone, and he is versus quite a bit of counter matchups. The Lina, the burst that comes out, Mars is obnoxious. Phoenix, when you don't have anybody else who can commit to hit Egg, can also be problematic. It's not easy for Mickey. Not an easy task whatsoever.
How's the farm on the other course? Yeah, Koikfa still struggling towards the blink after the herd Samael, with all the pressure and focus that's been on him. Still trying to scramble towards the BKB after the Yules. Meanwhile, some of the calls on PSG.LGD as we're seeing BKB now done on Arme.
My lord,
top of the diffusal.
They're so farmed. This Lina also having the BKB, going for MKB next. It's level 17, level 15 on Ursa. It's, you know, we talk about gold lead a lot. It's that 8,000 gold lead, but the experience lead tells the tale of this game too. It's like 17,000 experience lead, which is ridiculous. 20 minutes in, that is pretty unbelievable to say. And they're ready to fight again.
They're gearing up for that timing to approach. Roshan could be round the corner.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, there we go. BKB on Mickey. So we're probably going to see if things are different with Mickey able to step foot into the team fight.
All five.
He's found the omen. The A's going to get dropped down straight away. The stunners one. They're taken out Insane before he can get off a single spell. Koikfa's trapped in the arena. Double kill for nothing to say. Mickey, he'll get the BKB off. He's trying to turn, stand his ground, looks towards Faith Beyond. Faith Beyond stepping away here with the bulwark, but the damage is done. He'll get the kill. Jump forward here onto Samael, but Samael's able to focus down. Nothing to say, able to live with the self-ult. He's up in the air. Nothing to say. Turns with the Dragon Slave. They will kill the Lina, but Arme, he's looking for the cleanup. He's running down Mickey. The swipe stacking up. Mickey's gone. 4 dead on Liquid. As Liquid, with Mickey's presence and BKB, they can punch back a little bit. They get 2 kills, finally able to end that streak of nothing to say, but the team fight, it's still a loss. Arme cleans up, stays out on top.
So quick the way they just jump immediately with the Mars ult onto 3, the egg follow-up. Warlock gets nothing off, just gets evaporated. And that's your big fight. That's meta committed, which has that long cooldown. First BKB showing, does get some nice kills, but not quite enough for Liquid.
Dire's top tower is under attack.
So that lead still standing as strong as ever here for PSG.LGD.
Just waiting for the Roche too, that second Roche, that shard for the Ursa. It makes him that much stronger. They're still continuing to stack too. I mean, seeing Innocence, he's got a double stack around the Ancient and the hard camp that he's going to work through. Close to Basher. So his toe-to-toe matchup versus the Terrorblade, it's going to be perfectly fine. He's going to just be able to eat this Terrorblade when he has this Basher done.
Not too many options for Mickey, really. I mean, Skadi obviously the one that he has to do, but as you said, not really going to do too much to help him in that situation. As PSG.LGD straight into the pit. Easy Roche for them here. No contest from Liquid. They can't bring a fight at this stage.
Your son has fallen to the Radiant.
Faith Beyond they're even playing like cautious. You see that? He even spears on top of the Roche in case of anything. Like, oh, if someone blinks in from Liquid, he's ready for it. And they're still playing very carefully. 12k gold lead. Just real relentless aggression from PSG.LGD.
See what they want to do with this Aegis. They can pretty much take what they want. Tier 2 still standing up top, still Tier 1 down on the bottom lane. This tower's gone. Liquid, best they can do is just try and play as far away as possible
Radiant's bottom tower is under
from
attack.
PSG.LGD, especially whilst there is that Aegis and Cheese in play.
They don't have a ward down there on the side.
Objectives themselves.
They don't have a ward down there, but the rocket just scouted out all of Liquid. Innocence does fly one over. He knows the positioning of Team Liquid. Another one who will scout out Insania. So they might look for the fight here.
Is under attack.
Let's see what they can do. PSG.LGD, very happy to bring the action.
They want the fight. Sumail much more protected now with BKB. Armor lacking. Still will get burst down quite quickly. They're just charging up.
He's charging in. He's just charging in. He's ready to go. He's looking for Tiger. Tiger's going to turn with the magnetize and the slow, but the BKB comes out from Arme. Tiger will be able to roll away. Arme is just going to turn his attention over towards Mickey. Mickey has to put the BKB, but the passion's in play. Arme staying on top of the Terrorblade. They will hold him back with the stun. Mickey able to get back up to full health here with the Sunder. Fabian jumps in from the corner, but immediately with the York Fabian's able to dodge it. Innocence comes in with the side. They've got the back, they've got the control. Mickey, he's down. They kill off the Terrorblade. Arme, he's ready to look to clean up Sumail. Go to the TP over the first hit bashes there. Arme puts a stop to Sumail's TP as there's 4 dead on Liquid. Tiger's buyback not able to do anything to turn that one around. As yet again, PSG.LGD not struggling at all to come out on top. Arme able to use the Aegis really perfectly, just rushing in, forcing the action, getting it burnt through straight away. And on that second life, they just didn't have anything left in the tank to deal with the bear.
No. Taiga tried to disrupt the left heroes. He tried to disrupt the Lina and the Phoenix from getting into the fight since they did have that ward on the left side. But it didn't matter. They didn't even need the Phoenix and the Lina until the later stages because Ame just brute forces through everything.
Meanwhile, nothing to say.
Dyer's top
Look at the
tower.
tier 3 top whilst Ame brings in the mid lane.
Dyer's top barracks are under
And they still have 2
attack.
eggs.
Full team up in 10 seconds.
Dyer's
And Q didn't have to even use one of them. This is brutal.
Without a doubt, just looking as tough as game 1 really, both of these games. PSG.LGD just having complete control sort of after the laning stage. Their movements have been pretty flawless, and Liquid sort of similar to some of the other performances we've seen from them so far at this major. It's just not looking quite at the level that they were bringing during the season. There's something that's missing.
Yeah, they're getting completely outclassed, really. Like LGD with the warding game, with the aggression game, with the laning. It's been literally everything from them. As Insania gets spotted, an easy kill. That was close.
Insania finding Tiger mid roll there.
Dyer's bottom tower is under attack.
Just having to sit up in the base hit. Liquid might have one more chance for a final stand on the high ground, but his arms just flying in, nothing to say. Full MKB.
Dyer's bottom tower
Bringing in the bottom lane, so they're going to have all 3 waves pushing in on them.
Dyer's bottom
They're all so massive.
What a bounty!
Yeah. This Ursa pick has really ended up just playing out perfectly. They knew exactly the way they wanted to play this. PSG.LGD closing up with this bear for Arme. And it's looked fantastic. And it's been a great approach against Mickey. We're seeing with this build with Basher up. Mickey just can't really do too much in the fights. These little interrupts, these bashes, just allow Arme to lock down onto the Terrorblade in a way that Mickey can't quite do to Arme in return.
No, it's the pace of the game that they set to get that early Roshan, to get the shard so early on in the game that he can just run into high grounds, face check versus the side of Liquid is top. Tiger.
They're looking for the catch here. They've caught Tiger. Poifor will be able to instantly TP out, but Tiger down and out for a minute with that buyback on cooldown.
Okay, is able to sneak his courier at least to pick up his Scotty. They will lose Insania Sumail.
What did you think?
Put the BKB and run. He has to. He can't stand close to Arme.
Feels like they got one fight left on the side of Liquid. And even then, they've got this Scotty on Mickey for the high ground defense, but this lead is just starting to get pretty insurmountable. There's nothing that they can do. PSG.LGD owns the entire map. I see Liquid drawing some hearts on the map. I think they're really feeling that they are in a pretty impossible position.
Nice. It's definitely going to take some quite big mistakes here from PSG.LGD to swing this one around. And what we've been seeing, they're not going to be making those mistakes here. No. Play so far in these two games, it's been very clean from PSG.LGD. Their approach has been perfect, and Liquid's sort of strategy has just been, it just seemed a bit flawed in both situations that we've had here against PSG.LGD. They've just not been quite as prepared.
No, it really is preparation. It's just always being at the right place at the right time. Nothing to say. Can they try to for him? It's got the BKB.
And he's got back to come in as well. Liquid, they've got to consider if they really want to commit for this. They're trying to push on. He's actually out to the river. They won't actually be able to find him. Nothing to say. He's already out of there. And now the backup's coming in. Mickey, post the BKB. Supernova will be dropped. Mickey's got to try and step away, but he's getting focused out by Arme. He'll get the Sunder off, but the bash control comes in. Mickey goes down. The eggs are just coming out in full force here. Nothing to say. Also burning them down one by one. Triple kill for nothing to say. And 4 dead, 5 dead. Full team wipe here. It's PSG.LGD. They should be on the verge of being able to close up this series and get themselves the second win against Liquid.
It's ruthless, like the way that they're playing, and even the little things that they're doing. They don't even need to do these things in the game, but they're still just trying at absolute maximum on PSG.LGD. They're bulwarking under the egg that's not going to die anyway. They're doing all the little things right, and it's just been an absolute stomping, really. 30 minutes in, 26,000 gold lead. Liquid staying in the game, but it is completely over.
And they'll stick around for one more fight, and PSG.LGD, they won't mind, you know, pad up the KDA a little bit more. It's always nice to do here in these sort of games. 31-9, 28k lead.
They almost got the lead.
30k here with these.
Right, they almost got the Lina with the Sunder, but she had the cheese, that early second Roche.
Yeah.
Just makes it even more impossible.
All right, guys, I know we've probably lost this game. All right, guys, I know we've probably lost this game.
With the positivity from Insania, as they are going to, of course, play on. They're going to try and give it their best here, Liquid. Look for maybe one final hurrah against PSG.LGD.
Oh, glorious day!
See what they can do. They still have the bottom racks. Only down 2 sets of racks here, Liquid.
I like how positive you're being for them. The last is 10,000 net worth.
No, I mean, yeah, the like energy's being exuded here with the all chat here from their in-game lines, you know.
Jackpot.
I'm sure, you know, Insania probably saying that in person to his teammates right now as well. Okay, getting close to anything. Scotty, trying to get the butterfly done after the Scotty. These levels, yeah, nearly level 25 on nothing. Oh, no, it's not near these.
He is 25
now.
Look at that attack range too. Pretty beautiful.
30 seconds, and Jinkyu's going to have the double eggs ready to go.
Yep. And they're even leaving the illusion inside the Roche pit. PSG.LGD showing respect to their enemies, still not showing any mercy whatsoever. As Liquid, final smoke out. Are they looking for maybe like a 1 kill into a GG? That's what this one looks like.
I think
they're
so.
smoking out of their
one
base.
kill and a GG.
Yeah. It's ooh, they want to get beyond.
See if they can get it.
Uh-oh.
Uh-oh, indeed. Not going to happen.
Hello.
They've got to run now. Arme's on his way over. He's hungry. He's looking for Mickey. Arme. Committing in onto the Terrorblade, the first egg coming out, Samael pots the PK. People, look at this damage from nothing to say. The right place, just forcing Samael to run. It's Mickey, over the meta, towards this player, but the second Supernova's out, and they can't take it out. They've got to run again. Mickey's trying to step out, will be able to send himself back up to full HP, but Samael's gone, so's Quoid, but so's Mickey. As all three cores are gone, Tiger and Insania shortly follow, and there it is. GG is called. PSG.LGD with two back-to-back phenomenal performances here against Liquid. They're then just in